Welcome to the second part in a special looking at the work of Suns manager Tripp Keister. Bob Parcelletti spoke to Keister for HMTV6.
You know, since the first time when we talked in the winter, I didn't really know everybody who was coming. I had an idea, but I didn't really know. And then when we broke camp and we came here, I thought we were going to be pitching dominant at first, and the position players were going to come around. And I think that turned out to be the case. And I really think that's the case. The one thing that I've thought that the fans and the people who follow us would appreciate is the way that this team goes about their business. I think they're very professional. They make mistakes, but they really do work hard to minimize their mistakes and to really learn from them. And they get their work done every day. They do their fundamentals every day. They're prepared to play every day. Now that doesn't correlate into victories every night, but it's certainly. I think this is a blue-collar group that people can appreciate the way they go about their business, and I'm not lying about that. You know, since the day that I met this group, they've really been their attention to detail with what they're trying to do, both individually and collectively, has been something that I've been very proud of, and something that I've been very impressed with. So. Well, I appreciate you saying that, because that's the fun part of my job is teaching every day. You know, getting out on the field and you know, we're not reinventing chemistry every day either. We're talking about maybe helping a kid with his backhand, or helping a kid with his swing, or you know, helping a kid with something that you know, really what it is that they're working on. So, but the fun part of it is seeing the hard work that they put in, and then taking that to the game and having success. And that's where, you know. That's where really the fun in this job is. So, but that's the fun of any, you know, player development staff member, is that's why we do this job. You know, we make a lot of sacrifices with our families. We make a lot of sacrifices being away from our loved ones and missing, you know, birthday parties and things like that, because we're, you know, kind of helping these kids and really want to help these kids get better every day. So that's what we do. Yeah, I know. It's a good question, because, you know, we just try to approach every day as a new day, try to focus on us. And I think we've talked about that a lot as a group, is we don't worry about being in first place. We don't worry about the scoreboard, really. And what I mean by that is we just want to be the best we can be every night, you know, be fundamentally sound, play the right way. And as you know, because you've seen us, you know, we hustle out of the box, we run balls out. Our identity is our aggressiveness, both pitching inside, both running the bases. And so we just try to do that every day, and the score will take care of itself. If we do that and we lose, okay, the other team beat us that night. But it's been pretty successful for us, and that's kind of what we're just trying to do, is play each day, not worry about what's in the other dugout, who's in the other dugout, what's going on. We just worry about us and trying to get better and play the right way. And good things have happened more than not this year so far.
History of baseball, home runs are the big thing, strikeouts are a big thing. You guys really don't do either of those a lot.
We don't.
Part of that is the philosophy, I think, of the organization. So how do you guys overcome to be able to get in first place? You guys have done a lot of good things that aren't the things that people always look for.
Well, the thing that I think has helped us the most is we don't usually beat ourselves. You know, we'll usually be fundamentally sound defensively. We'll throw strikes, and then situationally we hit pretty well. We'll move runners. We'll advance on, take the extra base. We'll steal some bases when we have the opportunity. We'll get runners in from third base, and we'll grind at bats and have good at bats throughout the game. So that has enabled us to be in the position we're in with a chance to win this first half. It doesn't work every night, and sometimes you say, man, you run into some outs and it costs us a game or two, and you have to be patient with that. But sometimes we do make mistakes, and it does look ugly, but that's okay. And we can't deviate from what has made us successful. Even when it doesn't work, what makes us successful is our aggressiveness and our approach to the game. So. Well, I think why they should come out is I think we play a good brand of baseball, and kind of the nature of our team is we're always going to have close games too. So you're going to be going to have an exciting game. You're going to be watching a game that's going to be pretty close because, we don't score 10, 15 runs a game, and we don't usually let up 10, 15 runs a game. We usually have a lot of close games, so that's it's always kind of exciting to watch us. But we have Tony Renda. I think we have 6 All-Stars. Tony Renda is our leading hitter right now, our second baseman. He was our draft pick from last year. Brandon Miller is one of the top power hitters in the league, our right fielder. He's also an All-Star. We have a nice young catcher, a 19-year-old kid Pedro Severino, who was real excited to come here. He had never been away from home, and he came here, and he's really taken off, had a good first half, and really good defensively. He's coming around offensively. We have some talent here, and I think we play a good brand of baseball. I think for baseball purists to watch us, I think they would appreciate what we do. Well, I don't know that pitching to contact is as big a deal as we don't want to pitch away from contact and run pitch counts up and basically have pitchers that are just trying to get strikeouts. We want them to command the fastball by throwing strikes, which means if you're going to throw strikes, you're going to pitch to contact. We want you to throw strikes. We hate guys nibbling on the corners, and then it's ball 1, ball 2, and now you've got to come in with a pitch that's right down the middle, center cut, and the hitters are taking great swings at it. So we would like a 3 or 4 pitches or less, a decision to be made. So we're not running pitch counts up. Pitchers can pitch deep into games. Yet you can still pitch with your secondary pitches. So, we want to pitch to contact, but we also want to have teach guys to pitch inside. Throw strikes with their secondary pitches, changing speeds, and so maybe our strikeout totals aren't what they could be if we were always trying to strike everybody out. But I do think for their development, pitching to contact and trying to have a decision within 4 pitches or less is a big deal to us. So.